All right, day 6. We're getting to the end of this Wsop road trip where we're just stopped at Commerce Casino because Nick wanted to see it. I actually played at Commerce quite a bit back when I used to live in LA. So yeah, we're gonna take a look inside. Probably not play, we'll see. If the action beckons, maybe we will. So there's the poker room. It's been like 7-8 years since I've been here. So I don't remember exactly what it looked like, but I don't think it looked like this. All these tables look super cool. They got the little LED thing going around inside. Okay, all right. I was asked to stop filming, but yeah, it was cool to see. They had like what, like 15, 16 tables going right now?
Yeah, a bunch of limit tables.
A lot of limit tables, but it's like a Wednesday at like 2 p.m. So I would say that's pretty good action. But we're not gonna play there because we have to hit the road, get to Sacramento, and it's gonna be a few hours. So yeah, let's get on with the road trip. All right, we're on our way to Sacramento. We got ourselves some Panda Express. We got some walnut shrimp and then 2 orders of orange chicken. Yum, yummy, yum. What every poker player loves to see out of a fortune cookie. I like that. Let's hope it applies to today's sessions. All right, so we just pulled up in Sacramento. It is almost 9 p.m. and we are outside Stone's Gambling Hall, home of the notorious Mike Posso scandal. But that's not why we're here tonight. We're not here to stir shit up. We're here to see what the action is like. Let's head inside.
All it is I'm gonna walk around your house, knock on every door, check every window. I'm gonna check 4 inches inside the framework, and unlock the door and walk through your freaking house, steal all your shit. I'm a science guy, so I make it from math to science.
So mid-session update, I bought in for 300, won some pots, lost some pots, lost more than I won. There was one hand where I have ace queen under the gun. I open, I get called by the 2 blinds. Flop comes ace queen 3, 2 diamonds. It goes small blind check, big blind goes all in for 46. I do a little Hollywooding and 10 call, hoping that the small blind might come in with like a diamond draw or something. But the small blind actually 3 bets, possibly enough to put me all in. I call, turn and river come 4 deuce. This is a diamond. My opponent in the small blind also had ace queen suited that they didn't not 3-bet pre-flop. So at this point, I'm assuming that probably the big blind caught a flush, just shoved a flush draw something. But no, they shoved ace 5 and made runner straight. And then I chopped the rest with ace queen. So at that point, I reloaded for 200. And shortly after, I get aces. There's a raise from middle position. I make it 20, and the big blind calls, and the razor folds. So the flop comes Jack 7x, 2 hearts, I believe. My opponent donk leads into me. I'm not loving the situation. I hate donk leads so much, but at this point I'm thinking they probably have a jack. I was debating whether just to flat call or raise. I opted to raise, and they called. Turn pairs to 7. They fucking donk lead again, dude. Like, what the fuck is that line? It looks super strong, right? But at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm not in the mood to fold aces, right? And I kind of see it coming. I'm going to raise all in. They're going to snap call, and they're going to show me jacks. They're going to show me a 7. They're going to show me, I don't know what the fuck they're going to show me, bro. They end up tank calling, and then we go to the river, which comes a heart that puts the flush on the board. I'm like, please no flush. I know aces are good, so they probably just had a jack, but donk lead, raise, call, donk lead again line was yeah, kind of scary. I think against 1-2 players or 1-3 players in most situations, I'm getting stacked there with aces, and that's kind of what I was anticipating, but I won, so I'm only up $10 right now. The game's all right, it's not too bad. The venue's beautiful though. Really love this gambling hall. I'll try to get a little bit of footage on the way back to the table. right, so we left Stones. We might go back later, we'll see, but we really wanted to see Thunder Valley, so we're here at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Let's go check out the poker action, maybe some food too. I'm starting to get hungry. Dude, this place is amazing. Beautiful clean bathrooms. You have a huge floor, huge floor with like a ton of like very modern like machines. And yeah, we're about to grab some dinner. Here's Nick. Right, started wolfing down his burger. We got some Fat Burger. We'll get us scoring in a little bit. Fat Burger was a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. And right now we're on our way to the poker room, which we're still looking for because this place is fucking huge. Yeah, let's see if we can get a seat, get some poker action going. Here's the poker room. Let's go check it out. Pretty excited so far. This place is amazing, dude. Take us in, Nick. Ladies first. Sugar. Thanks, kid. Wow. What was it? God. Oh my God. Very sick hand. So after sitting down, the very first hand I get pocket queens. There's like 4 limps. I'm in the big blind, I think. I make it 25 to go. I get called by 4 players. 4 players, limp call, 25. And then so we go 4 ways to the flop, which is like 9-7-3 with 2 spades. And of course, wouldn't you know it, small blind, donk leads for pot. I could very well still be ahead with queens, but like, dude's like leading for pot into like 4 other players. It had to be like a set or something, right? Anyway, he gets called in one spot, and then the turn comes another spade, and he bet. The other guy folded. He claims to have had the flush. So it looks like he led for pot into 4 other players with the flush draw. Okay. And then just now, I had ace king suited under the gun. I opened to 20. Asian gentleman who's been getting absolutely wrecked. He got bad beat in a couple of spots, and another one he had a tough call. He's already down like a couple of buy-ins. He's actually waiting for his chips. He's actually waiting for his chip. He's got 200 behind, and he says 50. Big blind, cold calls to 50. So I shove for about 393. Asian guy asks for a count, makes the call. Small blind folds. He's showing that he's got an ace before he folds. We go heads up to the run out, which comes ace on the flop, and I show my ace king, and he disgustingly shows 2 kings. Wow. You know, as a poker player, I never feel sorry for taking somebody's chips, but I can empathize with running bad and getting absolutely destroyed. And I mean, what a turn of events for ace king for me. I once made a vlog saying I hated ace king because I just kept that one night. I think I lost 2 huge pots in the tournament and then a huge pot in the cash game, which honestly some of those mistakes could have been avoided, but still, like, it's ace king, you know, you hit a king or an ace. Well, so yeah, quite the turnaround. Ace king of clubs. We crack aces yesterday, we crack kings today, so I guess it might just become my favorite hand. Anyway, currently up over 300, doubled up, which is super nice. Table is all right. We'll see how the action is. Let's get back in. I'm getting fucking tilted. Lost all my profit, and I'm now down like 10 or 15 bucks, dude. It's like I'm playing super patient. I get pocket queens, ace on the flop. I call off 2 streets. I lose to ace king. I have kings. I get called on like 4 spots when I raise pre-flop. Flop it as jack 8-8. Somebody donk leads. I call. So they probably have a jack. The button calls. Turn is like a 7. So like there's a bunch of draws and donk lead again. I know it's a bad call, but like I call. The button calls again. River is a break. Person who donk leads checks. So I check, thinking, hey, maybe we got it. And button bets 105, and I pay them off like an idiot, and they had 98 suited. So, you know, it's my fault. I played bad, but it's getting frustrating. That's safe, guys. All right, so we're leaving Thunder Valley, and we're just gonna raw dog it to Oregon. It's 4 a.m. We're gonna hit the road. Nick took a nap in the car this afternoon, so he's gonna start driving while I sleep, and then we'll take turns. Plan is probably to stop somewhere on the way for one last poker session in Oregon, so we'll see where that ends up being. This cash game session ended up being very frustrating. Hours of being card dead. Well, I mean, let's be honest, the ace king, cracking kings, that was very nice. But then it was a lot of card death and my premiums not holding up. I had a very hard time making hands in a game where people were, calling a lot. There's definitely a couple of spots where I paid off one or two streets, kind of feeling like I was already behind. But I got kings, it's a jack high board, so I guess I'll call. I got queens, there's only an ace, so I guess I'll call. And yeah, but I mean, those were entirely my mistake, my fault. So just gonna hold myself accountable there, and I could have probably played better, but honestly I was getting a little bit frustrated with the card death, and so when I got premiums I think I maybe got a little stickier than I should. Anyway, finishing this session minus 65, which puts us at a loss of 65 on the day 7. It's whatever. Now, I mean, we've started the last day because it's 4 a.m. but I'll see you tomorrow for last day of this WSOP road trip. Can't wait to see my family again. I miss them a lot, so looking forward to that.